Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Dino Dave. I know taking a moment away from all of the very important work you're doing building tools is a little bit difficult, but we definitely need to get more carrots in the ground if we are going to continue hopping along. Eh? Eh? And carry on with being able to prove to the angry, useless gods themselves that we are going to save the entire universe this time. Totally not going to get caught unawares with some sort of doom event that is going to completely freeze the whole universe to death again. No, we are going to prove we have what it takes to survive the apocalypse. Because I'm determined to win on hard mode and prove to everyone we can do it. And also to continue unlocking our memory beans because there's terraforming coming up. I can't wait to see how that works because I would love to be able to terraform things. Like, can you make a field fertile? Or what about like if you have to remove something where you put down paving? Can you put dirt back down? I would love to be able to figure out how to do that. But alright, so welcome back to the village of the Angry Owl, everyone, where we are preparing ourselves for the arrival of a doom event that I think, due to the diligent work of Ginger Fury, our wonderful mountain medicine mush-mash maker, we are probably going to just sail past the first doom, no problem. Which is great, because there's like 7 more after that. And we're also getting ready for summer to continue, and for autumn to sneak up around the corner as well. But right now, we're researching seed fields, and I'm getting ready to upgrade the town hall once we have enough of the wood, and once we have enough of the stone ready to go. Speaking of stone, after we finish up with the seeds field, I'm thinking we might, well, we need to figure out what it will take to make fabric, like, and possibly gloop glop really fast. B, I'm thinking we might want to make sure we get the quarry so that we can start getting a lot more stone, since we need stone for building and we need stone for tools. Both being very, very, very important to have. But all right, carry on, my little villagers, carry on. Oh, and I need to get the barley planted. That's one of the reasons we're getting the seeds field, though. We're going to push our way in towards the little valley of bunnies and then boot them out so that we can turn all these beautiful fertile fields into a bunch of barley, because that definitely needs to happen. Oh, look at the cute little seed field. Oh, I can't wait to get that down too. All right, let's get another one of the tents. Okay. We could upgrade a large tent. All right, let's get one more tent over here. Yes. And then we'll put a sign down and try to like spread our influence into this little area. Get some barley going, and before you know it, by the shake of a bunny tail, we should hopefully have what we need to go ahead and begin to get those barley fields in. That would be quite useful, because that makes bread. Also quite useful. And also barley feeds are like sheep and cows, which we may need for the fabric. I feel like I need to take a deep breath after like listing off all these logical ways I'm totally not going to kill the village off this time. Also, I forgot to look up at the doom before I made it the next day. All right, maybe that makes me sweat a little bit and fret just a tiny bit, but we're still alive. I should have double checked that. I get too confident, like, oh, paw, we totally took care of that. And then, hey now, we have been cursed. An omen is coming for us. Hold up, shaman. We haven't, what do you mean omen? What do you mean a sickness omen in 6 days? Ah, okay, now we do actually need to go ahead and get some health. You're a local gamer to the algae pond, I guess. And then, Ginger Fury, we will need your help with being able to fight back against the sickness doom tonight. Do we even need that many health, or can I just have you do like a soulless buffet? 2 more health. We need food more than the medical herb at the moment. All right. And then a whisper in the wind is diligently tending to all of our wonderful carrots. Glad that they're still growing. Rabbit shearer! Wow, cool. That's the first time we could get wool from bunnies. And the bunnies eat the carrots. Oh my gosh, it's the first time we could ever have cows. I've never had cows before. That could be really cool. Oh my gosh, we can make little bunny fabric. That'd be really cute. Okay, we're gonna have to just keep that in mind. But speaking of fabric, let's see what happens if we research the terrifying butcher's table, just because that will open up whatever fabric comes after that. Excellent, excellent. And can we upgrade the town hall today? Ooh, bunny hutch. Maybe it is worth it to like get 1.5 billion carrots then. In the village hall, let's see. I'm trying to figure out, can you put the village hall somewhere separate from this tent? I don't know if that's possible or if you always have to do an upgrade, but I've never tried. And we need more stone before I can like gently poke and test that theory. All right, carrots, medicine, medical herbs. Thank you, your local gamer girl. We might need to start getting hemp soon to prepare in case there's a sickness coming up at the omen though. And good. Oh yeah, I need to get that tent down so we can have more villagers soon. Tentatively good. Huh, no pun intended, because you know, tents. Huh, take that, spirit of rot, in your face. Or maybe from a very careful social distance from your face so that you don't, you know, make us sicker. Here we go! So, I remember that after the Doom event was averted, the village was different. Healthier crops. Crops allow 2 more activations before depleting. Wider borders. Or the village gains 30 knowledge. In the past, we've almost always gone for knowledge, for surge of knowledge, because that would get us really close to things like getting that stone, and that could get us closer. But getting more out of our crops might be nice too. An expanding territory tile could be potentially useful. Oh man. Oh man. Because the thing is, that's 2 whole more days where you don't have to worry about your crops growing. Usually we're okay with the crops though. So let's gain knowledge again from the bunnies. And also the, you know, the wisdom of the owl sounds like it makes sense. Now I'm a little nervous though. I'm beginning to wonder, like, wait, would it have been more useful to get more carrots? So we took the wisdom of the owl route this time instead of, you know, the carrot route. But we lived! Ah, take that! Ta. We'll show these dooms who's boss. All right, yes, we need to gather around. I need to reassure all of you. Just don't step on the bunnies. There's 1 million of them. Look how many rabbits we have. This is just ridiculous. We fought the doom brought upon us, but I sense this is not the end. Oh no. Unless we're gonna have something really bad happen. Newer and stronger challenges are coming. Yes, who could have predicted that? Who indeed? Let's see. Omen of sickness. Doom event. I knew it! It's tied to the cold! Didn't I tell all of you? That's why we needed to be researching fabric. I did. Alright, so how is this fabric made? Hemp! You can have hemp for the fabric! Huzzah! We don't need to get the leather or the feathers. Thank freaking goodness. Oh, you need advanced tools to make that fabric though. Alright, let me think about this. And we need a lot of hemp. And then if we had the cows, we could work on getting milk for either cheese, or there's another idea there. All right, so let's think. The next thing coming up is an omen of sickness that we're trying to kind of like prep for. And then there's gonna be a heat event followed by a fear event, followed by a cold doom. I say we prepare ourselves for the cold doom that is going to try to arrive, for the bitter chill of defeat has indeed been heavy on our shoulders. Let's also get the hemp researched so that we can get that planted maybe and start stacking it for the cloth maker, because 6 hemp is kind of a lot, and we're going to need the hemp in order to go ahead and have enough medicine for Ginger Fury to keep us alive. Oh wait, but let's get the pond first, since there's a heat event coming up. Huh, see? Logical flow of clever beans. Ooh, we do have that boost. Yeah, pond is good. Pond is good. Let's see. So yeah, we'll let Ginger Fury, how about you pivot from turning the medical herbs into, well, do 1 day's worth of health protection, please. And then your local gamer girl, if you don't mind coming over and gathering a little bit of hemp, then Ginger Fury can start turning that into medicine or bandages to prep for whatever this omen might be. Ah, phew. And then where's Dino Dave? Ah, there you are, Dino Dave. If you don't mind returning to your tools, do I have anybody else? We can whisper in the wind's busy. All right, actually, your local gamer, if you don't mind doing the stone, we're gonna have Kit Kat Nat come over. Phew, one thing, then the next thing, then the next thing. And we're gonna have Kit Kat Nat with the town center. Aha, yes, the village hall has to be this. Ooh, look, and now when we put it down, we'll be able to reach the strawberries. And we'll have more storage, so that's excellent. Kit Kat Nat, if you don't mind, all of that wood that you have worked so hard to gather is now going to make it so we can finally have some more babies in this entire place. And also more storage, which would be useful if we need 1.5 million, like, mountains of carrots for the bunnies and our villagers. What did I just tell you? 1.5 million carrots needed for the bunnies. I knew that they'd probably start expanding. I just wish that it had been in one of the directions that was more useful for our druidic totems, but that's okay. I'll take what we can get. Excellent, excellent. Wow, that was actually really satisfying. Ooh, the cellar. You know, we have never really used that, have we? Oh. Gives you storage. But right now, if we needed, in the winter, that might be kind of tricky. So do you just destroy it if you don't need it? Because it would passively give you cold all the time. I really need to think about that. Because that could be an interesting thing to like build in the spring or summer and just let it gather passively a bunch of cold for us. I'm gonna remember and think about that. And then also for our herbalist, getting more infusions might be a good idea if we need to like heal a bunch of pips. Also, the healer's cottage uses hemp. Okay, let's see. There's so many different ways you can go. And all of it just has the pressure of the fate of our entire village on my shoulders. That's fine. Hemp filled. There we go. All right. You know, just the fate of the whole village. Not like that's any pressure or anything like that. And speaking of the whole village, though, actually, Ginger Fury, why don't you build this tent so that we can start taking over this little corner and transforming it into what will hopefully be a bountiful place of barley. And seeds, and possibly the hemp fields, too. Look, I'm kicking those bunnies out. They've fertilized those fields for us. We're taking that. Like, Bunley domain. I wonder, how territorial are bunnies? Like, how hard will they fight for their territory? I know hares are extremely aggressive with one another. I gotta give that some thought, too. Huzzah! Wow, I actually love that surge of knowledge. Thank you for the wisdom from the owl, who has helped us with being able to go ahead and do all of that research. Now, the cold is our big event. That might be around the corner. Stone quarry? woodcutter hut? Maybe some... We're doing okay on hope, actually. I'm not terribly worried about that. Let's just see what kinds of things we can use to warm us up in the winter, or should... Should I research the cloth maker? That just needs an artisan. And that heals frozen pips. Maybe we should research the cloth maker, because having a cloth maker would be useful, I think, for warmth. But let's just see what is past the bonfire really quickly, just in case that happens to be something that I don't think we have anything else that could passively gain us heat, like the way we have the cellar. We shall give it some thought. We'll give it some thought indeed. All right. And now that we have managed to go ahead and, well, we've got a tent. It is empty. Oh, yay, we're finally up to some of the fields. Oh, man, and I don't have enough seeds or barley or water. Curses. Oh, speaking of water, actually, before the cold event happens, or the event with the heat happens, let's see if we can get everybody to find my spring again. There, phew. I need my spring back. It's like hiding behind something. And then we might build a pond to get that ready for our watcher, your local girl gamer. Since now we can indeed get quite a bit more cold from that. Excellent, excellent. Good. All right. No one's dead quite yet. We must be doing something, right? Indeed. Carry on, piplings, carry on. Carrots are doing well. Need to plant some new ones. Keep them in, like, carroty rotation. Should probably remove that, like, little apple field and put something, or, like, the apple to put something more useful down here. But no time for that right now. All right, and we're upgrading the town center. All right, so what do we have? The large bonfire. What comes after a large bonfire? We'll find out just to get the little thing out of the way. But we probably should be pivoting towards making fabric soon. Because you also need fabric for your, buy your cheese class. Okay, let's see. So, oh yay! All right, well now our water is up and ready to go, which is fantastic to see. And we have a basic tool! Dino Dave, you're amazing! Wow! Okay, that's really fantastic to see as well. Maybe I'll let Dino Dave finish that up, but I kind of feel like we could take just a minute to welcome in a new pipling, perhaps? Or gather some seeds and put down some barley? Should probably be doing the latter one, actually. So why don't we have someone snag some seeds? I should probably be having them snag hemp if we have an omen. Let's actually back that up then. I was like, wait a second, am I forgetting something? Maybe it's the potential of doom that's over our heads. Let's see. And so, your local gamer girl, if you could gather the water from the mountain springs and give it to Ginger Fury, I am sure that we will be able to create enough of these infusions to keep us alive another day. And maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to actually start stacking some of that cold essence, knowing that we have a heat event coming up. Yes, yes. Behold my wisdom. Actually, possibly, doing something that might just keep our village alive. Feels good. Let's see. And what do we have here? We do have something that will actually give us a bunch of passive heat. The hot pool has been unlocked. Okay, that absolutely means that we do need to work on getting more stone, because that's just water and stone, and then our pips could have little hot springs that they could chill in. Well, the opposite of chill, you know, because they're hot springs. But still. And the cloak maker, who really is kind of like a super awesome heat source generator, but I don't know if we want to use him, since that would need like leather or feathers, and you know where those come from. All right, quarry it is. We're just gonna need like stone for sure. All right, and then let's see. You're a local gamer. If you could come on over, we're not going to have the heat stuff just yet. But boy, I would love to go ahead and put some stuff down. Like, having some hot springs to lounge in during the winter sounds amazing. For now, we do indeed need a larger... Okay, I can't have a larger pond yet. That's fine. I see how it is. Dino Dave, could you help? And now can we have a larger pond, please? Maybe? Okay. Dino Dave, more help, please. We need more wood. All right, and now that all of that is taken care of, oh dear, and actually we need to get more carrots planted soon, so we'll do that next. But now that all of that has been tended to, let us see what the omen of sickness is that looms and lurks over the heads and the well-being and the future of our precious pips. Is it going to be one sickness? We can take care of that, no problem. What did I tell you? The wisdom of the owl and the pain of remembering all the times we haven't made it clearly are giving us an edge. But I would also like an edge in, like, you know, hey now. Unknown event. Hey now, I wasn't ready. I would also like an edge in some of the other directions that it would be wonderful to flourish in. But all right, so let's go ahead. We shall get a Whisper in the Wind prepared to have her sickness removed. We shall start splashing in a tiny little pond. We shall hopefully go ahead and... do we even have time to build this pond now? Rude. Taking my little stuff away. Yeah, we'll get this going. We'll get this moving, grooving, going, and I think we might even... I don't want to take a break from the quarry to have a baby, but we might have to take a break from the quarry to have a baby. All right. I shall see all of you next time. Make sure to go ahead and drink your Mishmash Mountain, like, juice smoothie. Aw, man, now I feel obligated to have one of my spinach smoothies for lunch. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.